uh, Divine Fem, what's up? Hmm? What? What was that for? Okay. All right, let's hop in here because I ain't got a lot of time. All right. All right, let's get it. Holy Spirit, tap me in Divine Feminine, please. Missed you back. All right. Oh, we got to ask. It's given where's Waldo? Okay, ask. You know, closed mouth does not get fed. You know. All right, so somebody be asking somebody something, okay, or this could be a favor from somebody else. I'm picking up. This is somebody who I don't think that you would give this person a favor or favors. Okay, whoever this, yeah, careless. Somebody who's careless got the nerve to want to ask you for a favor. Okay. You don't feel concerned or worried about making mistakes or harming someone or something. This is somebody who don't care about nothing. Careless, obviously. Okay. There could be like a community in the uproar. So we got crush. You have a strong feeling about someone that makes you happy or nervous when they're around. Okay. Oh, okay. So you got a crush here who's about to speak, or they already have. Yeah, somebody feeling some type of way because you don't care. So somebody thought that nobody else would see you as you are. Okay. You know, somebody tried to get people to see you as they wanted you to be seen. Okay, and somebody actually sees you for who you are. Okay, because they're cut from the same cloth as you, so they're mad. Resolve. Feeling determined or fixed in your mind, confidently settled. Permission. You already said, I just want to spend a little time with you. Yeah, somebody wants to spend time with you. Got anger. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. All right, let's look in here right quick. So somebody's got the green light. Y'all heard him say, give me that green light. Yeah, somebody's getting the green light, okay, to come forward, all right, to speak up, to express something. Somebody's name could be Jay, all right. Doesn't have to be. You got a new home here. You could be moving for some of you. Somebody's friend, you have a friend from high school, somebody's dad has a crush on someone. Somebody could have been a basketball coach or something like that. Like somebody seeing you now, somebody daddy like you. Or mom, okay? Take it how it resonates. We got fervent prayer, okay? So you've been steadily praying for something, okay? You know, it's given praying without ceasing. All right, we have a karmic Leo. Who's praying now? Washington State. So, some of y'all can be up here where I'm at, okay? We do got mountain lions out here, don't we? Like cougars, we do. Somebody could be camping or something like that. Like somebody can run into have an encounter with a wild animal. A mountain lion. That's random. Okay. Yeah, Louisiana. Somebody can be from the boot. Lazarus, come forth. Okay, next to fervent prayer. All right, so you're about to be called up. You're up next for something. Okay. Yeah, you're about to be called to the stage, basically. Okay, some of you guys can be actual stage performers. All right, or somebody could be on like TV shows, movies, something like that. Somebody in the audience. Angelic protection in the reverse. Next to this Leo in the reverse, so this person has no protection. Okay, they have no ancestry protecting them. Okay, the protection's left them. No Better Love by Young Guns. Okay, in the reverse. So for some of y'all do live in Washington State, okay? Could be even Washington, D.C., all right? Or a place, you know, that is named after the name Washington, all right? Make believe in the reverse. So somebody believed their own lies. Yeah, this person can be from Louisiana. Where? Monroe. Somebody's from Monroe, Louisiana. Castaway in the reverse. Y'all remember what? I was watching that the other day too. Castaway with Tom Hanks. You know, Wilson. You know, shitted on him. Nicki Minaj. Okay, some of you guys can be from the tribe of Joseph. Okay, you got 1212. You can be seen. Okay. Colorado could be significant. Somebody could be tall in stature. Okay, and somebody is blocked. That tried to block a breakthrough for you. Okay, somebody who tried to shit on you. This is the same person who doesn't have any protection spiritually. All right, which means they ain't got it in the physical. What's up, Colorado? Leo in the reverse. Again, there could be two Leos out here that you've dealt with. They could be siblings, okay? They could be, you know, they can not even know each other, right? Okay, but somebody that are dated a Leo and somebody dated a Leo. There could have been a sibling that they have that is also a Leo, okay? That both feel some type of way about you, okay? Maybe never said anything, maybe never treated you in the way that you deserve to be treated, okay? I'm feeling like some regret. You know, these people could be praying, okay? All right. People who took you for granted. Okay, you could have grew up with these people too. Whoever these people I just mentioned. Like, been real close, got in trouble together, right? Got kicked out of the house together, you know, probably did things in the streets together. Okay, that's who this is. Look, Leo on the bottom of the deck. I ain't even touched the deck yet. Could be 3 Leos or fire signs. I know I've ran into quite a few in my life. Okay. All right. Where we going, Spirit? All right, let's see. Is it worth it? Okay. Destined soul ties and someone is unhappy. You moved on. All right, so is it worth it? Destined soul ties. Someone is unhappy that you moved on. Yeah, talking about no limit. Got that Master P. Yeah, somebody from Louisiana. Someone better, there are regrets. Okay, so you found somebody that don't even compare, You can't compare the two. All right, let's see. It's all an act in the reverse and someone is unhappy in the reverse. So something's real. Okay, something's not for play. This new thing that you got, okay, or that you will have, all right, like I said, this person's in regret. The sun ain't shining where they are. What's that? Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Yeah, it's only darkness every day. Okay, wherever somebody is. It's over here. We will overcome this. Trust the universe. So somebody, let me see. Underlying motives, yeah. So somebody feels like time will heal all wounds, or, again with the arrogance, because somebody thinks that they can, that they're gonna wait, longer and then come back when they feel like time has done its job. Excuse me, confirmation, yeah. The arrogance. Like, are you supposed to be sitting here waiting on someone to, have a light bulb moment? It's giving me somebody's tears crying over spilled milk. He needs some milk. Yeah, somebody can be down for the count. You don't think of me, there are regrets. Yeah, you don't think of this person. You don't think of this person. For some reason, they thought that you were the only thing that they thought about. And they're not a thing that you think about at all. Not at all. Of course they're doing love spells. Of course. And spreading false narratives. Manufacturing text messages. It's AI. That's what that's given. Yeah, to try to cause you conflict. I told y'all, be careful in this age of artificial intelligence, okay? Don't believe what you just see everywhere, right? Okay. Deep fakes out here. At least what you see on the internet. It's a ploy. Know what's real and know what isn't. Alright, let's see. Divine Fem. What's up with all that? Yeah, nice guy. Faith. I'll take that. Oh. Somebody Somebody could be military, okay, have military experience. Somebody's earned some type of status in a certain area, field of study, okay, profession. Doesn't have to be military, right? Just something that they are seen as honorable in, like the highest honor in, okay. Yeah, love offer. So number 61 can be significant, 46, 16, and 64, 56, 65. So this is a man or a woman of faith, okay, that's coming towards you, that's about to speak, if they haven't already. Somebody you prayed for, okay, somebody you basically put in an order for. You know, you told God what you want, and here it is. Here they are. South Node. This hasn't come out like that in a while. This South Node, it's always North Node. House. Boss figure. Gift. Okay, so there's somebody that's gonna. You're about to receive something for some of you guys that you should have received a long time ago. Okay, there could be somebody that's locating you or something like that, or has located you, found where you are. Okay, and somebody's concerned about that because time's up. I didn't notice they had yellow horns on it. Change in the reverse. Somebody's going through a negative change. Yeah, because of some false statements, false documents. Somebody could have perjured themselves, okay, in court. You're protected against that. Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody's about to come and say something to you about some paperwork. A1 can be significant. A1. Somebody has an A1 tattoo. Literally says A1. Okay? False documents came right back out, and that you're protected from. Okay, so if you're worried about that, you know what's going on. If you racking your brain about it, don't worry about it. You're protected. Okay, you're gonna get whatever's meant for you. All right, because you got on your path. That's why. If you hadn't got on your path, if you hadn't been doing confirmation, the healing work that was required, this wouldn't be happening for you. That's my bro. What's up, bro? Okay, my bad. Feel later. I haven't talked to them in a while. All right, so boss figure coming towards you. All right, let's see. Or you're this boss figure, or both of y'all are bosses. Somebody could be offer a spiritual service. I'm seeing somebody being hung upside down like a piñata, right? And the Ten of Wands, somebody's like carrying these wands and giving everybody a wand so that they can take a hit at the piñata. Okay. Now, I feel like you used to be this piñata, that everybody was taking a swing at, right? But somebody else is hanging from this tree now. Whoever this is in their South Node, they getting like people turning against them. Yeah, people could be realizing that they did everything that they did off of a lie. Off of a lie. Multiple lies. So they ruin their lives for lies. For somebody's personal vendettas. Somebody's personal emotional issues. So up shit creek without a paddle. Alright, Spirit. Recent past. Divine Feminine. King of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Somebody come and told you. Ace of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Wands. Somebody wants to rush towards you and give you some type of clarity or truth. Okay, somebody got your boundaries up towards. Four of Cups. Four of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Heavy Earth, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Leo, Sagittarius. Three of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Ace of Wands. Okay, something about cheating or a third party. Sneaking. All right. Somebody finding out about what really happened in the past in a relationship. Okay, whether it's romantic or platonic. All right. Somebody could have linked up with someone's family. All right, or their family. Somebody could have been hiding that they were messing with somebody in someone's family. They could have kept that hidden from a group of people. So they told one side of the story that wasn't true at all. Okay, embellished. And nobody asked you anything. Okay, they just went along with it. Yeah, and now they're learning a lesson too. A lot of people were promised a future off of your back. So it's giving like a spiritual prostitution. Your relatives pimping you out. So somebody could have been waiting for you to come back or something like that. Yeah, somebody just sitting there just patiently, just, twiddling their thumbs, okay, waiting for you to show up. Yeah, and they're confused why you haven't. They're angry. They feel like you're being careless. Why is the person that I abused and that I slandered and tried to ruin their life, how come they're not coming back to me? How come they don't like me no more? Yeah, somebody could be like slow. They could be. It's giving me the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. It's what I'm seeing in my mind's eye. Yeah, somebody could be slow. I mean, that explains that. Somebody could have gave somebody like this, a false sense of power or something like that, right? Okay. Which made them feel important. But somebody's dim-witted. They're a dimwit. It's giving false prophet too. This person's standing on like a church pew steps on this card. Like somebody playing a role, okay, that they're not ordained to be in. Wearing a robe that's too big for them. In other words, Five of Swords reverse, the Wheel of Fortune. Somebody's been exposed for trying to destiny swap, okay? Try to show up as you. Man or woman, don't matter. Your energy. Try to show up in your energy as if they're you, right? As if they're, for the people. As if they love and actually, serve people, right? This person feels like they're above others. Yeah, they feel like people should worship at their feet. Ugh. 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 Ten of Pentacles reverse, Three of Swords reverse. Because you've healed, something is coming back to you. Like I said over here, right? If you hadn't done the healing work, you would not be getting, what you're receiving now, okay? Or set to receive. Three of Wands and Seven of Cups, yeah. Somebody expected your vision to be clouded, okay? Even tried to make your vision clouded. Somebody could be having vision problems because of this, like their eyesight. The Knight of Pentacles. Somebody could be trying to come towards you because they don't have any money. Yeah, and at that, they could have failed at trying to steal your money. Oh my God, it's weirdo. Seven of Cups, Nine of Swords, Judgment. Yeah, somebody stuck in their judgment. All right, let me spend too much time on that. It's Knight of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles. Somebody feels like you should be obligated to help them when they're down. The Lovers. Gemini, Virgo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I feel like you're already linked up with someone who is equally yoked with you. There's actual spiritual connection there, a deep one, a long-lasting one. Somebody you spend a lot of lifetimes with somebody, all right, and you and somebody else are unequally yoked. This person could be in an well, it's equally yoked for them because they're with somebody that is the same as them, right? So even though it's unbalanced, it's it is equally yoked, okay, to these two. Underneath this Ten of Pentacles reverse. Looks like they tried to use you as like a generator to fund their lifestyle. Five of Cups reverse, Hierophant reverse, Eight of Swords reverse. Artist. Eight of Wands. Okay, somebody might be getting like a big break. Somebody might be contacted by an industry or some type of figure. Oh, okay, so it could have something to do with that, you know, that movie role that we were talking about, right? And then it got to be limited to movie roles, right? You don't have to be an actor or an actress, right? Or a musician. Somebody sees something in you, okay? Like you are perfect for something, whether it's acting or, you know, anything else. All right? Yeah, if you make music, okay, somebody could see the potential in your music. Okay, you could be just, you know, starting out, you could be just releasing, you know, certain tracks or whatever. Make sure you get your music copyrighted or, you know, so nobody can't steal it from you. But yeah, somebody's gonna contact somebody here. They could be an artist themselves. They could want to collaborate with you. For some, this could be any type of artist that's already established in an industry. They want to work with you, collaborate. Somebody could want to pay you to be like an advisor, right? If you have spiritual gifts, somebody could want to pay you to be, you know, their eyes. So somebody could have left this person. Somebody could have left this person and started the healing process. Could have left whatever, you know, false beliefs, okay, that they were under. Yeah, somebody's woken up. Somebody's left this person, whoever this is, and they're looking over at you. You're already connected to your person, okay, or with your person. Queen of Swords. King of Cups, the Four of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. Three of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ten of Swords, King of Pentacles. Somebody could want you to get them out of a situation, speak on their behalf. Okay, the way I can read this could be like a judge. This could be like a woman judge. So there's a corrupt judge that's being, shit. I almost wanted to say disbarred. So there could be an attorney or something like that that's being like disbarred. Okay, and there could be a corrupt judge that's been exposed. Okay, they could be trying to get themselves out of a situation or throw somebody else under the bus to get them out of a situation. I feel like something that's been prophesied a long time ago is now unraveling, is now happening. And it can involve a lot of corrupt individuals. You know, touching all types of different places. Law enforcement, you know, industry. Three of Pentacles. Somebody wants to collaborate with you, okay, or this could be a group of people wanting you to collaborate with them. The Eight of Wands, like I said, you're going to get some type of call or email or information, okay, about collaborating. These can be like brand deals as well. All right, read the fine print, okay, you know, don't let your excitement, you know, get you in something that's hard to get out of. All right, Seven of Wands. Ten of Cups, I feel like there's some people who see your protection. They see your spiritual protection around you. Okay, so some people might want to be connected to you for that reason too. So just be careful, all right? People's motives. Yeah, especially those people who didn't believe you before. You know, oh, they're not. Oh, they think they're royalty. They think they're this, and they think they're well. Yeah, your angelic protection is telling them otherwise. So now they want to be protected by you because you know when you're around, you know, the ones you love are protected, right? Even if you're around people that you don't necessarily, right? They're still protected. You bring protection. Your energy brings protection. Period. You have to. You have to be. It's like the president walking around, right? The president doesn't just walk around willy nilly all by himself. Secret Service is all around him. Same thing with you. Okay, of the highest Secret Service, right? Okay, where they can't see your Secret Service agents. They can't see them. They can feel them though. You know what I'm saying? They can feel them though. Five of Wands. The Magician reverse, the Knight of Swords reverse. So somebody's spazzing out because something didn't work. Some type of manipulation. Okay, somebody trying to manipulate King of Cups emotions. Somebody's emotion. Somebody that has love for you or that loves you more than has love for you. They love you. Okay, somebody trying to manipulate this person's emotions to have conflict with you. When it comes to collaborating, okay, they wanted them to block you, block communication with you, not speak to you, go in the other direction. Yeah, now somebody's spazzing out because they can't refute what this Queen of Swords is saying. They can't. So they're acting out, okay, being belligerent, trying to manipulate more. Okay, could be playing in some type of energy work, root work, paying for it. I keep hearing, he needs some milk. I keep hearing that in my head. So I don't know, there could have been a fight. Scorpio, death. Ten of Swords, there could have been a fight, like a physical fight. Like somebody could have got knocked the fuck out. Somebody be alcoholic. All right. Yeah. Happy for y'all, man. Y'all still going strong. Or whatever this is, this union or this connection. Yeah. Both people are locked in. I feel like that's because, like I said, you guys are on the same page. Like you guys are, y'all pray. You know what I'm saying? Y'all close to the Most High. Y'all will not let anybody come in here and disrupt your faith. Period. Like it's not a question. It's not something that can happen. Okay, that's how y'all both feel about it. Okay. Spirit's telling me to draw somebody here. Promiscuous, shit's about to explode. The sun. So some type of promiscuity has been exposed. Okay. You know, who somebody gets down with, how they get down. Okay. Yeah, you and somebody have mutual respect. Yeah, this other person wanted you to respect them without... You know, it's like criminals wanting respect from another criminal, right? You know, the word respect, it's not a word that should be in that type of situation, right? You know, because criminals don't have respect. They're criminals, right? So a criminal shouldn't expect to be respected. You get what I'm saying? Who do you respect? Nobody. So why would you expect respect? You know, don't make no sense. Respect me. You're a thief. You're a liar. You're manipulating. Respect you. You don't respect you. You don't respect you. Okay. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna pull out a couple of these. So we got legal in the reverse. Somebody's losing a case. Somebody is losing a case. Okay. Somebody's lawyer could not be taking up their case. Somebody could keep firing lawyers, or lawyers keep quitting, or they're not taking up the case. Okay. Because something is just that ridiculous. Something's that ridiculous that they don't want to take this case. Getting a room. Envy. Okay. Depression. We just saw the promiscuity card. What's this? Pregnancy test in the reverse. So somebody not the daddy, or somebody ain't pregnant, or never was. Somebody could have been envious of you, tried to make you jealous, thinking that you would care that they're out here, spreading their seed. You don't care. You're happy to be rid of them. You don't want them or their seed. Some of you guys could have kids with this person already. Scorpio. Somebody's daydreaming. Okay. Train to go. Yeah. They misjudged you. Somebody didn't know you at all. Even if you guys were together for years, they didn't know you at all. Okay. You may not even know parts of yourself, right? That woke up. Drowning and fresh, exhausted in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like you let go of a weight. You let go of some type of weight you were carrying, okay, which has them drowning. As long as you carry this weight, they stay afloat, right? Let the weight go, they drown. Got insecure, caught up, okay, finding evidence, getting caught cheating, vacay, and knowing they fucked up. So somebody could have cheated on a vacation or something like that, okay, or when y'all were together, they could have. I remember one of my exes, right? I knew for sure this motherfucker was cheating in, right? Who goes on a trip, right? On a cruise, but you leave your person at home. Oh, this is just a cruise for me and my family members. You're not allowed to go, basically, right? But took somebody else on the cruise. Took somebody else on the cruise. Knowing they fucked up. And got to deal with the consequences of their narcissistic ass actions. And the bridges that they burned. Okay? With their little sex fixes. Alright, that put in all this damn chaos that they got going on right now, and it's game over for them. Okay, somebody's divorced them or somebody's left them because they see that they're a hater. They do what they do for the thrills, to betray people. Okay, they'll betray their own family. If they betray their own family or vice versa, what the hell would they do to you? What would they do to you? Somebody's family could be this way as well. Yeah, for somebody else, somebody's family knew the whole time that they was, scheming on you. Like I said, who the hell goes on a trip without their person, without their partner? Who does that? A cheater, a liar, a deceiver. I mean, unless it's business, work, or something like that. But shit, other than that, you traveling, we both traveling. Like, what you talking about? Unless you with your friends on a girl's trip or, a guy's trip or something like that. But like, nah. Recharge. Wishful thinking. Somebody wishes that they would have healed. They wishes that they would have let go of past people, places, and things. I feel like for some of you and this person could have been going strong at first. Okay? Regardless of how long it was. Could have been the first year, first 6 months, first 2 years, first 5. Okay? And then all of a sudden, I feel like what started the intrusion is this person going outside of your relationship, talking to other people about what goes on between the two of you, which allowed other people to insert themselves in your business. Now, you didn't know any of this was going on. They did, right? Change behavior. Okay? They started talking to you different. Maybe calling you bro or sis, instead of babe, just subtle switches, right? To where that, this person's been around some people. And you can tell how these people talk about you because it comes through this person, it shows through this person, their energy, right? It's connected to these people's energy. So these people, they work through this person. Somebody can like a sativa strand. Okay, I think the song's called Sativa. Somebody's name could be Sativa. I don't think we need none of these. We didn't do it in Divine Masculine, so I'm not gonna do it in yours. Yeah, you and somebody about to make some type of arrangements. Yeah. Or somebody's making some type of arrangements. Excuse me. You can feel a lot of people in your energy, so make sure you clear your energy out like double time, triple. All right. I feel like the shit for me the last few days, like people from high school and shit, like people from old neighborhoods that I used to live in, like they just been in my fucking energy, like nonstop. Right. So make sure you clearing out your energy. Okay. Whenever you don't even have to feel like there's anybody in your energy, just cleanse it anyway. Okay, cleanse it anyway. You got a lot of people who are waking up from your past who are either done you wrong, either bullied you, either did something to you, right? Either over the years or, one time or another. Okay, feeling guilt, like it's just dawning on all of them. Love is waking up in some people. Some people think that they're in love with you because you helped awaken them, and then there's some people who actually are in love with you, okay, who probably never told you or who, went along with the crowd, okay, who wishing they didn't. They wish they had the courage to not give a damn about what other people say about them. Yeah, but you already connected to somebody who don't give a damn about what another person's talking about. Don't concern them. It ain't their business. That's how they see it. Oh. Somebody can have a child or a teen or something like that makes content or something like that. I don't know. Disney is looking at somebody. Yeah, and I wouldn't. I can't tell you what to do, but Disney ain't got the rap sheet that you wanna connect to. Okay, if you feel me. All right, PDF, files. All right, Walt Disney. We all know Walt Disney. Okay, it's just the FYI. All right, 2 of Wands, 3 of Swords, the 8 of Wands. Justice. Okay, Spirit, why do they need to know this? Okay, so somebody's going, they're going through karma. They could be going through karma through the justice system, okay? And because of this, it's got them thinking of you, all right? Yeah, this person thought that they wouldn't get caught up for something or get in trouble for something. Now they're feeling the heartbreak. This person could try to contact you from jail, from lockup. Okay, y'all could have just had somebody who, some of y'all in the background could have had somebody that just went to jail. Okay, your boyfriend or your girlfriend or something like that. The Chariot. Somebody could actually be being picked up and being arrested, or somebody could call the police on somebody and they can get arrested. The Wheel of Fortune. King of Swords, yeah, it's a police officer. The High Priest, the Hierophant. Okay, so somebody's getting an emperor is getting the go ahead. Okay, like some type of energy is clearing up or it's cleared up. Well, this is current energy, so yeah, energy is cleared up. Okay, so the way is clear. I said clear about 5 different times just now. So something can be seen through. Both of y'all are like heavily tapped in too. I must say. Like you're matched up with somebody who's just as spiritually intellectual as you. The Emperor, baby. Look at your baby. 6 of Wands. Okay, somebody could be in the spotlight as well. Somebody could have a platform, or somebody could run a business. Okay, multiple businesses. Somebody out here is a go getter. Queen of Pentacles, the Star, Page of Pentacles. The Lovers on the bottom of the deck, and the Knight of Pentacles with the Knight of Cups. So this one isn't fleeting, you know. They're not going to come in and go out and come in and go out. Okay. Somebody wants to try to buy your affections back. Because of how they feel. You know, it's about them. This ain't have nothing to do with you. Why they want to give you or something like it has nothing to do with you. This person is selfish. Okay, they haven't changed. They haven't changed at all. They only want to do this because of how they feel. Yeah, they don't want to talk about whatever it is that they did either. But let you say something that makes them feel a certain type of way. Oh, you won't hear the end of it. You won't hear the end of it. You bring up a current issue and then, oh, why you talking about old stuff? You think you're better than me. All right. You know, every time I pull cards too, even off camera, right? This Emperor has always come out. Within the past 2 weeks, this Emperor has always come out. That has never happened before, right? I've noticed that. When I could be looking at anything, right? This Emperor always comes out. Confirmation. Okay? Because they're on the scene now, right? This is your actual Emperor, okay? Or your actual Empress. It's like if you're involved, they're involved, right? They come out on the table, right? Or they make their presence known every time. This person don't play about the Most High either. Queen of Swords. It's like if you speak on a platform or something like that, it's like this person watches. Like when you're speaking or whatever you do, using your throat chakra, if this person's in the audience or something like that, it's like they're around you. They're just like watching the perimeter. You know, to see if anybody tries. You know, you can feel this in your energy too. Okay, like somebody's just there, you know, protecting you, or vice versa. Seven of Swords, yeah, against these sneaky ass, lying ass Three of Pentacles, yeah. So your person's well aware and they're watching. Okay, eyes peeled. Ten of Pentacles. King of Wands. Knight of Cups. Okay, there could be a King of Wands here that tried to steal from you, or that did steal from you, or helped to attempt to steal from you. That's under judgment for trying to block you. Trying to block your intuition so that you wouldn't know which way to go. Confirmation. What a loser. The Empress. They don't know who they fucking with. Ace of Swords. They're trying to affect this Empress money, finances, okay, so that they can't, so that they don't feel confident enough to to be with you, to come towards you. This emperor is not, you know, they're not an amateur. They're the silent, strong type, okay? But they will, get off in somebody's ass. Foot all the way to the knee. They'll do it. Somebody could have some type of specialized training or something like that. Four of Swords. Yeah, but this person's trying to steal, you have a tight grip on it. Okay? It's protected. Confirmation. Superstar is playing in the background. That's how somebody sees you. Your superstar. They superstar. 501. Ace of Cups, Two of Pentacles. You don't love me no more. You remember that part in Baby Boy? You remember that part in the movie Baby Boy? You remember when she went to go pick up Lil Man from Jody, and it was raining outside, and he handed her the baby, and he shut the door. He said, "Get the fuck off my front." What did he say? "Get off my doorstep," some shit like that, right? It wasn't even his doorstep; it's his mama's house. Get off my doorstep. And she get in the car. You don't love me no more. That's what this person is doing. Whoever this is, and whoever this is, there's a card hiding behind here. King of Pentacles. This could be a King of Pentacles. This could be a King of Pentacles. Yeah. Yeah, something is finally caught up to this person, or is catching up to this person. A Taurus. Spirit said an idiot Taurus. So somebody ain't got no sense. They ain't got no good sense at all. The Hermit, the Six of Wands. Yeah, I feel like something is evident. Something is very evident. Something can be seen clearly. Okay, you can be seen clearly, very clearly. Okay, you got receipts. Okay, you can have a catalog with backdated, something that has dates and times and stamps on it. Okay, so it could be videos, pre-recorded videos. Could be a physical business that you have. It could be a storefront. Okay, that you have receipts. You know what I'm saying? You have just backlogs of something, right? That's helping to prove, right? Amongst many other things, who you are. You don't have to prove anything. You don't have to go around and show up and do what you were created to do. You know what I'm saying? And it proves itself. Right? King of Cups, Seven of Cups, the Devil, the Five of Pentacles. So this King of Pentacles, I meant to say King of Cups. So this King of Cups and King of Pentacles could not sacrifice you. They couldn't offer you up. They tried many times to offer you up. A couple. So this could be a third and a throuple, and I don't know, some type of threesome thing going on here, or something like that. Could be a group of swingers. There's at least two couples that I just saw on the card there, and an extra person. So somebody's been being used as like a footstool against you and against themselves. So somebody's just now realizing that they were used by either your relatives or their friends, okay, their family, whoever, because they didn't want them with you to begin with. They were too arrogant, naive to see that. As long as people agreed with them and everything was your fault and blah 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 blah, you know what I'm saying? It made them feel empowered. Made them feel like they can do no wrong, even though they know that they did all of the wrong. Okay, the Devil, the Knight of Swords. They loved to do it. They did. Like there was no remorse or regret here. Like this person jumped to the opportunity to do so, and now they're sitting in this Five of Cups and in this Hangman, stuck like Chuck. I don't know if somebody's name could be Chucky or something like that. Charles. Be a hating ass cousin that's watching you. A couple of them. Yep. Yep. You see that? You see that? Yeah. Yeah. Two of Pentacles. Baby. Do these over because it's all over the place. Yeah, somebody went for the fool's gold. They went for the fool's gold. Somebody got sparkly object syndrome. Yeah, confirmation. You know, they see something shiny. You know, ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. Who's that? Peter Griffin or Homer? One of the two. Having deja vu right now. Didn't I? Ten of Swords. Somebody could have tried to hide a murder that they were involved in. Okay. Or that they committed. These people are this person could have even tried to set you up as if you were responsible for it. Or somebody passing away. There could be a child out here that passed away too, that they try to blame on some of you. You could not even know that this child is deceased, whoever this child is. It could be a nephew, a niece. A cousin. Somebody loved to be in industry's pit bull, like somebody like a dog on a leash. Okay, without them realizing that that's what they were being used for. Okay, they were no more but a pawn on a chessboard. In a game that they're playing, they think they're playing checkers, but it's a chessboard. Okay, something about duality. Yeah, this person didn't live in duality. They lived in, one size fits all. Meaning their way or the highway. These people even allowed them to feel like and think that they were in control, and they were not. They were not. Somebody is unknowledgeable. Somebody is, they think they know everything, so they can't, they won't learn. You know, it's impossible for them to learn new things because they think they know everything. They hear somebody say something they never heard before, they just regurgitate it, right? As if they knew it the whole time. And you know what I'm saying? They're knowledgeable on the subject. They're not. They're not. There's not one subject that they're knowledgeable on except for maybe demonology. Maybe demonology. Okay, and maybe barely even that. Somebody doesn't stay around long enough, or they don't, that's too many. Somebody doesn't stay dedicated long enough to finish a task, right? Somebody has the attention span of a goldfish. The Tower of the Page of Swords. Oh, Lucifer sending out his his little henchman after this person. Five of Cups. Yeah, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, they can be trying to run from Lucifer. They daddy. Yeah, Lucifer sending out his henchmen to drag him back. To drag him back by their leg. Yeah, come on back here. Come on back here. You got some things to take. You owe me. You owe me. You owe me. You owe me. You see what I mean? They make commitments that they don't want to follow through. Even with Lucifer. And we know he's all about the contracts, you know, signing on the dotted line. You could be witnessing this tower falling at a distance, okay, or you will witness something. Maybe with your own eyes. Okay. Let's use a deck that I ain't used in a while. How about that? Y'all. Somebody trying to mess with your throat chakra? Okay, you guys can feel a lot more divine presence around you. Okay, I'm getting some. You guys got some more. The Most High's adding some more troops to you. Some more angelic troops. Somebody had an angelic visitation, and it could have scared the hell out of them. This could be some of you. Could have had an angelic visitation where it startled you. You know, yeah. People, sometimes fail to realize why in the Bible, right? Every time an angel appeared, they always said, "Fear not," right? Or don't be afraid, right? It's because they don't look like the human depiction of an angel, right? They look much more terrifying than that, right? Think about the angel with the wheels within the wheels, right? And the eyes all over, they had eyes all over it, right? And wings, multiple wings on them. Like it can be quite terrifying, okay, when you actually see their actual form, right? For some of them. So, somebody could have got startled, okay, spooked by the angels that they saw or that, was before them. He's telling me himself, okay. What? I'm trying to get the angel's name correctly. Sounds like Metatron, but it's not. Huh? Hold up, cause I got the rhythm of it. I just need to. I'm about to look it up. There it is. See, that's why I can't say it. It's spelled Jegudiel. Jejudio? I think Jejudio. It's the angel of praise. So I don't know. You guys could have been praying, right, or worshiping, or you were doing something, okay, and this angel appeared to you. Okay, Barakio, angel of blessings as well. Okay. Yeah, look. I can look at the shot. Seven of Cups. Temperance. Yeah, I'm telling you, I know what the hell I'm talking for a source. This could have happened in a dream, even. Okay, or you could have been woken up out of your sleep. All right. What's up with the near future, Spirit? Holy Spirit. Yeah, I'm picking up on somebody from your deep past too that never really gave you a time of day. They could have led you on just to. It's like they could have liked your presence around, right? But they never really gave you the time of day, like for real. Could have been because of outside people, what people thought. This person's regretting that now. Okay, seeing you today. You got a lot of I'm just seeing a whole bunch of people looking up. A whole bunch of people looking up at you. It's like they all came outside and just looked up, like something's going on in the sky, right? Something amazing. They're like, ooh, ah, you know what I'm saying? Like I would have never thought or imagined so and so would be, who they are, doing what they're doing. Like you're shocking people. I mean, hey, people should have been decent to you. Like people took your niceness as if, I could push you over. I can do this to you, do that to you because you're nice, because you're kind-hearted. Don't mean you're a punk. You know what I'm saying? Like people, the fool. Yeah, don't mean fool. The moon. Yeah, the people are feeling like the fool. Okay, you had the torch the whole time. Okay, or you were the one, you were the light. You were the one to bring the light the whole time. Okay. And if you had problems in high school and things like that, like people were jealous of you because of your light, whether they had the words to it, or the understanding to know that or not, right? It's because of your light, the natural light that you carry. The King of Swords. Somebody could be taking some type of logical action, or they're using their logic. And the Two of Swords. Oh, this is somebody who thought they knew something. Yeah, and realized that they didn't. This person thinks that they know something because they wear a badge or because they have a position. Yet that they're not meant to be in. And Ten of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords. This person could be worried about their finances, worried about their future. Okay, that's too many. Worried about the future of their family. The sun, the world. Aries, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Leo, Cancer. Can't remember the name of, but the angel with four faces. Face of an ox, a man. I can't remember the other ones. Something about that angel. Some of you could be that type of angel in the flesh. Okay. The Eight of Cups. So you got a following. Okay. You got people dropping things, putting things down, walking away from things. The Eight of Swords, which is leaving someone or leaving some people trapped or stuck. Okay. Or these people can't be alone, or whoever I'm talking about. This person can't be alone, but they're left alone because people don't want to deal with them. Yeah, they're following you. They're watching you. For some of you on a platform or something like that. The Knight of Cups. Yeah, somebody felt like they was the man or they was the woman or something. Like they had all these options and all this and that. Six of Pentacles. It was only because they were connected to you. That's it. That's all. They don't have those options no more. People see them for who they are now. Yeah, people are seeing themselves for who they are too. Judgment. Everybody's going through it. It's not just one side or the other, right? God just deals with his people first. Yeah, if we do something that we have no business doing, right? We get penalized faster and heavier for it, right? Because we belong to the Most High, right? We're supposed to know better, right? You know better, you do better, right? So, when we step out of line, it's a quick correction. Yeah, I'm thankful for that. Thankful for that. It's a quick correction, right? These people, it may take a long time. So some of y'all to be like, what? Well, why do they do this? And they run around unchecked and all that. Well, no, it's because God is trying to give them grace to get it together, right? You already belong to the Most High. It don't take you, but a bit of correction, and then you're on it, right? You're not fighting against what God is saying to you, right? If you are being corrected, right, you accept that correction. If anything like me, right? For anything like me with this, right? If you have made a mistake in the past, right, and it's not like just simple mistakes, right, but if like just stepped out of line maybe here and there, maybe did a little too much, right? When the Most High says something, right, or when He corrects us, we feel like a little child. Like when a little child's getting in trouble, like the parent correcting them is correcting them, but kind of feels bad at the same time, because it's their baby or whatever. But it's like the correction is needed, right? The firmness is needed, okay? And it's because you are loved that you're being corrected. If you weren't loved, God wouldn't care. He wouldn't care. He wouldn't care at all, okay? But the fact that you get a quick correction, it means that shows you how much God loves you, okay? The Five of Cups. Okay, somebody feels depressed because somebody's receiving something, okay, or you're being given something. This could be like a court official contacting you or something like that, Page of Pentacles in the reverse, about something that was taken, okay, or hidden. This is somebody selfish, greedy, whoever this Five of Cups is. Five of Cups, Knight of Cups, who wants to come over here and, you know, act all romantic when they've never in their life been romantic to you. So you know something wrong. Like, what you romantic now? you all about that romance now, flowers and candy and things of that nature? Yeah, no, something's up. What you want? What you want, Tyrone? Four of Cups, the Tower, the Two of Wands, the Hangman. Somebody could be in jail. Somebody could be being extorted in jail. They don't have any commissary, or they don't have any, you know, nobody's coming to put anything on their books. Okay, or this is predictive. Yeah, because somebody's going to see what it feels like. So I feel like this is how somebody treated you. And in the background, they try to make it so that you don't have income. Make it so that, you know, you don't have any assistance from anybody if you needed help, right? This person tried to cut off that's what a narcissist would do, right? Yeah, I know we say that word a lot, but damn it, what we describe out here is narcissistic behavior, whether they're a narcissist or they're narcissistic, okay, and carry the traits, right? But somebody isolated you, or they tried to isolate you, right? So you couldn't go here, you couldn't go there, you couldn't go anywhere. You're just isolated, just stuck there, and you just had to deal with whatever the hell it is that they were doing to you, and take it, and just lay down and die. That was the whole of their plan. Didn't work out that way. You know, like I said, they don't know you. They thought they knew you, they don't know you. I mean, what the hell did they think you were doing before they met you? What did they think you were doing before they met you? So somebody's out here also, they've been running from something that they're guilty of. This could be like purposely infecting people sexually. They've been running from it. They've been blaming other people. They've been, you know what I'm saying? But they're caught up. They're caught up. Four of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Temperance, Four of Wands, Ace of Cups. Yeah, it looks good for you. Damn, I would hate to be over there, boy. Like, it's just chaos. It's chaos. People pointing the fingers, blaming each other. So nobody wants to take accountability for the decisions that they made, that they went along with. Pointing their finger at the next person. Be another debt. And whoever signed your name on something, they getting their ass toe up. Excuse me, confirmation. Whoever signed your name on something is getting toe the up. Okay, a Gemini can be significant. Yeah, yeah. I just saw strength and judgment. Yeah. Yeah, it's something about your signature. Like, okay, so they could have paid somebody. Whoever was looking at this signature was in on it too. Something about your signature, it cannot be duplicated. I don't know how you sign your name, but nobody can duplicate the way that you sign your name. I don't give a damn if you're an art major. The way that you signed your name, you've been doing something since you were a kid, right? Since you learned how to, you know, spell your name and write our names and stuff when we were kids. Something about that. Something about you perfecting a signature. You know, this was preconceived, right? So you had this thought even as a youth. That's how smart you were, okay, and advanced you were. Like you thought about things like that then. I don't know. I'm seeing like 7 years old, 8 years old, writing a signature that nobody can copy. The Three of Pentacles. Somebody's name could start with a J. Jermaine, Jamal, Jonathan, the Fool. The Hierophant, Strength, the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Swords. Queen of Cups reverse. So somebody's mother, Six of Cups. Okay. What about her? Knight of Wands, the Nine of Coins. They're trying to attack your independence. Somebody's mom trying to attack their son or their daughter's independence. The Three of Wands at a distance. Six of Wands. Okay, something about the attention you get or how people listen to you. Okay, the World reverse. Somebody wants the world to see you in a distorted way. Seven of Cups to Six of Cups. Yeah, something about the past. What was said about you in the past. To draw confusion. The Page of Wands. Yeah, because you've been powerful since you've been a child. You've been creative. Like you've always been taming with this divine energy since you were a kid. Yeah, and I'm seeing a point where some type of abuse occurred, right? And that light, dimmed that much more, right? And it kept dimming, right? Until like you were a depressed kid or something like that. Okay? Whatever. Ace of Wands reverse. Thank you, Spirit. Confirmation. Yeah. The Hermit. It made you secluded, okay? I don't know, the family could have not invited you to things, right? You could have been at, Thanksgiving or family functions every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? Or when it was held at your house. All right? Whoever you lived with. Okay, for some of you. Yeah. They were living off of your fire, off of your star. Your chi. Six of Wands, living a good old life too. Good old life. This has been happening since you were a child. Just imagine everything that's been stolen from you, energetically and otherwise, since a kid. That's some sick shit. And the whole family eating off of you, off of your energy. You have a big energy, big, huge, colossal, and even that much more now. Archangel Michael, block whoever that is, please. Y'all need fucking voodoo dolls, bro. Ooh, felt that one. Whoa, little kick. The Two of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. I think it's funny. I'm saying too much, huh? You poking your little voodoo doll over there. Seven of Swords. No matter. Call back all my essence from whatever it is you got over there. You could have a competing sister, brother out here. Six of Pentacles, Seven of Swords that's been paying people to come towards you, been paying people, just hating ass, jealous ass siblings, just haters. Nine of Swords, the unspoken. Somebody got a down low sibling, a brother, who likes to like overcompensate with having a lot of like women around them, or they're always talking about, women or some type of sexual experience with women. Like somebody overcompensates. Okay, the Star, Aquarius, Strength, Leo. Especially if you are LGBTQ, right? And you have a sibling here who's always been living in your shadow, who's the same sex as you. Okay, who when you're not around, they do the shit that they condemn you for, or that they act as though that they don't like. Okay, the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Swords. You be seeing 10-10. Something is finished, complete. I heard finally. So somebody's unspoken Ten of Cups, their unspoken complete fulfillment, right, is to Ten of Swords you, right? To Ten of Swords your life, okay? And to do it in front of the whole world, okay? The Knight of Swords, somebody can have prior military experience, okay? Or they can be in the military now, or the police force, or wear some kind of badge. The Ten of Pentacles, 10-10-10, damn. Oh, something's definitely done. Done. Something's done. Never to be risen again. Five of Swords. So trying to compete with a situation that was never going to amount to anything. Five of Swords. You got adults that were competing with your life since a kid, and I got goosebumps while I'm saying that. Some of you guys have an ancestor. Somebody's ancestor is a man. Okay, a black man. Okay, or they were when they were alive. They're touching my shoulder right here, and it's like making this side of my body tingle. Okay, so this person could, when they're around you or when their presence is around you, you're like a side of your body could tingle. You know what I'm saying? Or you could not know what that is or whatever. You could even thought something was wrong with you. No, it's an ancestor of yours touching you. Like I clearly felt that. Like he touched me, and then like my tingling started. It's only on my right side. Tingling started. So maybe somebody had some type of injury. That's how this person passed away. Could have been, okay. Seen the name Joseph. Joseph did come out in the mess deck. Joseph. He's saying, yeah. He's nodding his head, yes. He's not speaking though. I'm intuiting it. So I don't know. They could have a speech problem, or in their last days here. Okay, something about them not being able to speak. So a stroke can be significant. All right, the Tower, the King of Pentacles, the Five of Wands. Okay, all right. There's a few stepping forward. Okay, there's a grandmother and her grandmother. This could be like a great once and then two times over. Justine, Mabel. Okay, what you trying to say? The moon, something's hidden. Okay, something that you don't know around you. Okay, that they're trying to get your attention about. The Star. Okay, Four of Cups. It's about something that you feel like is not being answered. Something that you feel like, like your prayers are going, like they're falling upon deaf ears. Okay. No, they're saying that they hear you. They hear you. Okay. It has to do with the right timing for something. Okay. Confirmation. Okay, when it's the right time, something will occur. Yeah, you might not want to hear that, okay, but just be comforted in the fact that it is going to occur, whatever it is. Just, you have to be patient, right? You can still be working on your patience, okay? King of Wands, the Page of Swords, Lance. Somebody has an ancestor that's passed over named Lance. The Two of Wands. They're younger. I get a lot of ancestors from the roaring 20s, but they don't have to be from the 20s, but they dressed like it at least. Okay, somebody could have been a mechanic. I'm seeing them with a white t-shirt on, with a pack of cigarettes right here. Like, you know, the t-shirt's folded up and there's a pack of cigarettes in the cuff of the t-shirt. Real handsome. This person's guiding you. So you're getting subtle signs, okay, but they are, you notice them, okay? You may be, thinking that they're nothing, right? Or you may see these certain angel numbers or signs like often, okay, and you might not know what it is, so you kind of just like, yeah, I see it, whatever, right? Let me see what else. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you're not sure what they're trying to say. Okay, Page of Cups, Six of Swords, High Priestess. Okay, so some of you guys are still grieving somebody's passing. Okay, the King of Wands again. Some of you guys are grieving whoever this person's passing is. Okay, they're asking that you let them go. Grieve, yes, right? But they don't want you to be stuck in grief. They don't want you to live your life stuck in grief. Okay, they're fine. They're okay. They're more than okay, they say. Whoever this is going to come to you in a dream. They're gonna give you a visual. They're gonna show you, okay, that they're okay. For some of you, it's hard for you to believe. Okay, they're not who they were in their human body. And they're saying that you're grieving. It's harming you more than it's moving through you in a healthy manner. Okay, and it kind of keeps them stuck. It kind of keeps them stuck. Okay, so they want you to let them go. They're okay. They want you to understand that they are okay. Okay. So that you can grieve properly and let them go, right? Because it's keeping them stuck in a way. Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles, Judgment, Six of Wands, Eight of Swords. There's nothing that you could have done. Okay, they're telling you to get out of the realm, get out of that realm of thinking. There's nothing that you could have done. It's not. When it's people's time, it's people's time. You're taking on the burden, Ten of Wands, the Star. Okay, you're taking on the burden of something that not like that, but it doesn't have anything to do with you. It doesn't have anything to do with you, beloved. Okay. So whoever this is, they just love you. They just want you to move on with your life, okay, and actually live your life and not be grieving over them, over something that, you could have never affected, right? You could have never knew was going to happen or was going to come, okay? The Five of Cups reversed. Strength, the Wheel of Fortune, the Three of Cups. The Seven of Swords, the Empress, the Queen of Swords, the Knight. Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. Star, the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands. Okay, so somebody's trying to steal some type of opportunity that's about to present itself. Okay, this could be a work opportunity. This could cause you to have to move, okay, or travel a lot. I'm getting a lot of acting, man. Somebody wants someone to act in something. Because I'm getting a lot of traveling, like different places. Recording scenes, you know what I'm saying, and flying to different places, to foreign places. Okay, just something's like a movie or a series or something like that. I've said it's not for everybody, okay, but I keep getting it. So somebody might receive like a script or something like that in the mail or email or something. Yeah, somebody's gonna try to, skip and swipe or no swiping. Somebody's gonna try to swipe this, but it's a no go. Any advice, spirit? Get up out of here. The star. The star's out here like nobody's business. The star, 10 of Pentacles. Boy. Page of Swords. I feel like you about to be a household name. I feel like you're gonna be on everybody's TV screen. Whoever you are. Whoever you are. Yeah. Yeah. It's part of your destiny. Mm-hmm. To live like a luxurious life. Okay. To be taken care of because you take care of others. By somebody who actually loves you. All of you. Your flaws and all. And they don't even see your flaws as flaws. Oh, I ain't saying all that now. Okay, that's TMI. But I'm gonna leave it there, Divine. That's your read. Okay. Just know that this is yours because you kept the faith. Alright? So congratulations on that. And know that you're about to hear about these false ass documents or this forgery. Okay? Alright, I'll leave it there. Love y'all, beloved. Alright. Donate to the channel, book a personal info's below the video. Alright, in the description section at the bottom. Spiritual hygiene, stay on that. Please stay on that. Alright. Keep doing your shower work. Okay. And that's it. There was something else I was gonna say. What was I gonna say? Shit, I forgot. And it's alright. Y'all know if I remember, I'll make a little clip. But I'll holla. Alright, be safe, stay prayed up, y'all, and congratulations. Alright. I love y'all. Holla at y'all. Later. Bye.